me, I'm up in the high country. There's our good old Highland Pacific logo. Woohoo. The Eastside project here is really coming along. We are beginning to super detail Rock Ridge, which is over there. So that is almost done. Well, almost done. That's a relative term. But it's basically in the detailing phase. Then we have the riverbed down in this area here. That's going to be the dividing line between Rock Ridge and Pinehurst. All the buildings for Pinehurst are put away during construction. And then we have the new Pinehurst table here, which will be sloped down a little bit more than it presently is. And then we're going to have a scenery sightline little table over there. We'll tie in the mountain to part of that. And all of this will be open. This will be hidden. The optical illusion from the aisleway will look like it's a cliff coming down here. But this will all be open, so you can crawl under here and fix a train. Or if you have to, come over the top and then fix a train. But this will all be open access, which is way better than it was before. So this area is finally getting some love, and I think, you know, we'll get this finished up. Additionally, this is the narrow gauge. Because we tore down this mountain and we tore down this mountain, we now have the ability for a narrow gauge train to run across here, and it'll go back into the long anticipated and planned 3-track narrow gauge storage yard. We'll tuck up those wires later, but that's all right now. It's tools from the work, but we even have the Homosode already reserved for that piece that goes down there. So that's a 3-track storage yard. We could make it larger if we get enough turnouts. But this is also going to be a Y, because the narrow gauge will come in from this side and come in through this portal here, and it will turn into the yard there, and this one will turn into the yard there, and this dual gauge track acts as the other part of the Y. So that gives us, for the first time ever, a Y on the narrow gauge. And for the show loop, for Show Valley, that'll give us the ability to run trains counterclockwise, or pull into the Y, back out, and then run clockwise. So that is way cool. So there's new capabilities. Just because we've changed some scenery, we've gained some new track function. Now, as you might tell, I am standing in a very unique position here. This is the hole behind Rockdale Junction, and the other tracks. This is the 171. This is 180 basically. This is the 171 lead to Castlegate, and then this is 180. This is one. No, I got that all wrong. No, that's right. This is 170, 171, and then it goes up to Essex. Essex is here, and then it goes up to Red Rock Mesa is over there, where it's the switch there, and this is 300 up here. So this area has also been kind of poorly designed and neglected. And so I think as part of the beautification project that we have underway, we're going to continue around the corner. So I'm just beginning now to do the long range planning for this whole area. So we've already had a meeting with the department heads for scenery and construction. And there's a few issues with the club up here. I mean, cobwebs are easy to solve. But we do have some paint damage on the walls. I mean, this club is ancient. It's kind of dirty. There's clean spots in the sky and dirty parts, so I guess it's a smoggy day. I guess. So one of the long range plans is this has always looked awkward. I mean, even on camera, there's this piece here. It's like, what is it, a waterfall? Because it's like, this is flat, and then it goes whoop up like a skateboard ramp, and then it goes up this vertical wall. And I don't know, on camera it actually does look a little better than in real life. In real life, it's just wrong. So we do have a solution for that, and we'll talk about that some more. But yeah, we're going to beautify this. We're going to make use of this beautiful ridge line here, because this is going to look really good. And then we're going to make use of this beautiful ridge line here. And then we're going to change the horizon level and repaint this area here. So tricky, yes, but does it need to be done? Yes. Yeah, it kind of needs to be done. It's kind of showing its age, and we have some artists in the club. We can make this look much better. So that's kind of cool. Another area that has always been kind of weird is whatever this is, a molasses plant. Put things back together, a rough station in here. I'm all for compression, but this is like super compressed. So I'm going to try, and then there's areas that are incomplete. So there's gaps like here that guests and members can see. There's like mock-up pieces or paper that was done. There's like missing pieces, or again, pieces that aren't done. And then there's the weird ultra mega wall river. Now, yeah, I'm going through some idea phases on that. This river does not need to be as wide as it is to convey the fact that it's a river. I mean, you can run canal boats up a river this deep. So what we may do is extend this out a little bit. Well, that's wired in. Extend this out a little bit and then have a dropping slope. Maybe have the river meander down that way to the bridges in the distance. And see where that rock is. We'll come out and make the river curve around, put a slope, and then that'll give us some real estate where we can make, Red Rock or Rockdale Junction. We got a lot of rocks. We got Rock Ridge, Red Rock, Mesa, and Rockdale Junction. So, man, we're rocking at the Highland Pacific. And finally, we're gonna take like this bridge gray structure here, and then we're going to panel that in on the backside. So that's not going to be viewed too much by guests, but it'll, for those that look around the corner, peek around the corner, it'll look a lot better. And we'll just tie it in, paint it gray, and add some decorative Art Deco design to it. And last, we'll kind of finish off this area here. So you saw I had a board there. What we'll do is we'll just put a low hill, kind of like this is, and I grabbed one of the matching trees, and so to see what it would look like, and that's going to look really cool because now it's going to go between the canyon as you exit the Highland and Greeley yards from there, with the tower facing down both yards. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. So we can add a few more railroad stuff, paint the roof green from the Highland Pacific Standard, yellow and green. So if any of you have scenery skills and you want to participate, we have lots of new buildings. We have lots of new structures. We have things to do to build all this. We have maybe some rock mold and plaster work to do. We have painting to do. Even just some basic cleanup, because we need to go through here on these Brillo pines and kind of clean them up and get cobwebs out. An example where you can volunteer is someone who knows how to make bridges. We have 2 bridges that are in desperate need of love. So this one here, from this span here to here, is 18 inches. Okay, so that can be a girder, or it could be another open truss. This one maybe needs just guardrails because it kind of has a pretty substantial bridge, and this is 21 inches. So these are 2 bridges that are in desperate need of love. So there's a project you can volunteer on. This is another Highland Pacific layout status, layout update, and a recruiting video. And if you are not a member and would like to participate here at the Highland Pacific Club, we do have memberships open. We do meet on Wednesday nights from about 6 to 7 p.m. till about 9 p.m. or so. And sometimes on Saturday, or once you get a key, then you can be like me. You can come in during the week if you're retired and do some of this work. So there you go. There's the layout update from the Highland Pacific Railroad. All aboard!